What's different about you after over a year in the industry?
What's different about me? Let's see. I'd have to say I've definitely learned that even though I may not want to perform a certain way for somebody, because some people, you know, they don't want me to talk the way I talk during my scenes normally, or they don't want me to be loud, or they don't want me to say cunt, you know, or gash. I've learned to accept that. That's part of the business, and really, you know, perform the way they want me to, and make it better than just being pissed off and, you know, in my head thinking I'm putting out a bad scene because it's not my natural way of performing. Let's see. I think I've also just grown as a performer, you know, just getting used to being in front of the camera, and it's really natural. The growth is very natural. It's really difficult to explain. And I mean, there's so much that's changed. Kind of learn who's who and who, you know, but that's a whole nother story.
It's a whole nother can of worms.
Yes.
Okay. When you started in porn, you created an incredible impact. What was that like for you?
It was interesting because that's not what I intended. You know, my goal was to be a great performer and hopefully be, you know, stand up there with a few of the top performers. I honestly didn't think it would happen so quick, so it was a bit of a rush. It was very interesting to get that and feel that, but I think my intentions were true and they were there, and people could see that and they could respect that, so, and they could get off on it, of course. But.
Yeah, because when you first came out, it was like everybody was talking about you, and they still are. Yeah, hot stuff.
Hot stuff, baby.
Hot stuff. Who have been some of your favorite performers, male or female?
Let's see.
And why?
Belladonna, of course, is one of my favorite because she's so erotic and she just knows what she wants and she can get that from you. You know, it's nice to have a performer that you can feed off their energy. See, Sandra Romaine is awesome. Kind of the same thing. And just her being who she is and not being from America, it's interesting how she plays with words, you know, and I think she as a performer has grown a lot too and learned her niche. Let's see. Jenna Hayes is great because she's so tiny, and I love that. I love how small she is. But when I worked with her, when I fucked her, she was doing another scene afterwards, so I couldn't beat her up as much as I wanted to. But it's still a great scene.
Have you always felt empowered by your sexuality? Did I say that right? Sexual.
You said it right the
I'm a
first
retard.
time.
Sexuality. Yeah. Have you always felt empowered by that?
I think I started feeling empowered by my sexuality when I got into SM, because it's so psychological, and you really have to know what you're doing to understand. A lot of people think they're into it, but they're not. So I think when I started playing and exploring my sexuality on that level, I think that's when I really started to grow sexually and learn a lot about myself and about other people.
What's an enjoyable pastime for you that's not porn related?
An enjoyable pastime would have to be driving from Sacramento to San Francisco to see good films, because there really wasn't many good indie films in Sacramento. There's only 1 or 2 theaters you could go to, but they still wouldn't give you the good stuff. They'd give you some good stuff, but I just remember driving there and like, waiting for my days off of work to go to San Francisco and enjoy the cold weather in the city.
So you're a film buff?
Yes.
That's cool. I like films too. What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh? Well, I could go with the obvious. Toilet humor is always good. It never fails. I make me laugh on occasion. People that I enjoy being around make me laugh, but nothing too specific.
Do jelly beans make you laugh?
Jumping jelly beans.
Yeah, what about jumping beans? Remember those?
Yep.
Those are great. When I was 7 years old, I got one stuck in my wiener hole. And like at first I was like, yeah, you know, this feels great.
Oh,
But then it got stuck like too deep.
Jesus.
Yeah, I panicked, but it's alright.
Mm.
What are some things you'd like to do in the coming year?
Start directing. I
Mm-hmm.
just finished my first script, and I've been doing some stuff for my website. I'd hope to finally launch my website. Just taking a lot longer than I expected. I am designing it by hand, so it's a process because I don't know HTML, I don't know Flash, so I have to hand it over to somebody. It's really trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my two main goals for this next
What's it going to be called? You can plug it.
There's no... My website or the film?
Your website.
Oh, it's SashaGrey.com.
Okay, just want to make sure because
Yeah.
could have been the real SashaGrey.com.
Nope, Sasha
Could have
Grey.
been SashaFuckingGrey.com.
Sasha fucking Grey. I hate that.
You never know. What would be your dream porno if you had an unlimited budget and you could do whatever you wanted? What do you think that would be?
Well, why would I tell you that?
So I can steal your ideas.
Exactly.
Well, you don't have to tell us,
Okay, good.
but it's in the works, huh?
Well,
Spinning in your
not
mind?
my dream, but it's what I have is pretty good. I feel pretty confident.
Okay. Are you a lime person or a lemon person?
Lime.
Lime?
Lime. We wanted lime.
I thought so.
Haha.
Cats or dogs?
Dog.
Okay. Shaved ice or tube ice?
Shaved ice or tube ice?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Tube ice is like not like cubes, but tubes. It's like a tube and it's got a hole going through.
Okay.
Or shaved ice. What would you prefer?
Shaved ice.
Okay.
Easier to chew.
That's true. So you excited?
I'm excited.
Ready for some hot and horny sex?
You saw me warming up my ass.
Yes,
I'm
I
ready.
did. You're ready to go. Thank you, Sasha Grey.
No problem.